friends. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I want to give you an open house tour of our Angora Rabbit Discord channel. Think of it as a cozy clubhouse just for Angora Rabbit lovers, breeders, fiber friends. Whether you're brand new, maybe you don't even have an Angora and you want to learn more, or maybe you're an old hat and has had Angoras for years. I hope what I'm sharing with you today will help you find your way around, get a little more used to the surroundings. What is this channel? What is the Discord server? And so you can feel at home. Put your feet up, drink a cup of joe and your favorite beverage, and have fun with this. Whatever you do, make sure you download the resource guide that's in the description below. It gives you everything we're going to talk about today, plus a lot more detail. By the way, if you do like my videos, the two biggest things you can do to help me and support our channel is subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and share it with all your friends. There's going to be more of these coming out. We did a few so far, one on how to feed Angoras and one how to take better notes. I was sharing all my top secrets. So, yeah. And this Discord channel we started a while back, there's 52 members in here already. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The server is all about connection, sharing knowledge, and celebrating with our fuzzy friends. It's a safe, supportive space where you can ask questions, learn new skills, and make friends who also love Angoras as much as you do. We can do all this without all that outside noise of other social media platforms. Our agenda today, we're going to go over tips on how to maneuver within Discord, give you a brief definition of some terms so we're all speaking the same language. And then we're going to dive in and give an open house tour. And you'll see what's in our server. And when done, you'll feel like family. You can come on in, make yourself at home, put your feet up. Yeah, let's have some fun. Definitions. Let's start there. What is a Discord server? Think of the Discord server as the clubhouse or the community space online where everybody who joins the server can talk, share, and hang out. Inside the server, everything is organized into different rooms so conversations don't get all messy. A category is like a big folder that helps organize rooms. For example, we have 3 categories: the welcome, the ticket, and the community. Categories make it easy to know where to look. And here you have a collection of channels with many different topics, and we'll go over that here in just a bit. Channels. There's 3 kinds of channels. These are the rooms inside your server. We have a text channel. These are like chat bubbles. You can share messages, you can share pictures, links, and so on. Threads. These are like side conversations that has a title inside a text channel. And for example, if somebody starts talking about an event, and you can click on create thread, you can make a topic and then start your message. But think of it as a post within Facebook. You post a picture, you talk about your event that you went to or you're going to, and then there's all these comments underneath that post. Same thing. It's a thread. And then there's voice channel. We have a voice channel. That's a room where you can talk out loud with your microphone on your computer or on your phone. You can even turn on your video and share your screen if you want. It's like a group phone call or a Zoom meeting, but it's all within Discord, all within our private server. I'm going to click on Fun Chatter. I'm going to click on it, and there's a bunch of texts in here. And down here, you can just start typing away. You can click on the little plus sign, and you can add in a picture, upload a file, create a thread, create a poll, etc. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. And then over here, you can add in emojis. And then over here under Fun Chatter, we have threaded topics. See the little line here? That shows that it's a threaded topic. I'm going to click on that. All these topics have a title. Weaning, need advice. Yep, there's been a bunch of stuff here. And if you want to talk in there, all you have to do is click on that topic. Over here, type in, read the message. You can react, or you can type in a message here. Now, voice channels, I want to go over that real quickly because there's a couple important things I want to point out. Go to your voice channel. Down here pops up. Oh, look at that. I'm connected automatically, but I am on mute. See that little red slash? And the red slash is deafen. Mute means that anybody that's on this voice channel can't hear me right now. Maybe the husband walks in and I want to keep my conversation separate so you guys can't hear what I'm talking about within that voice channel. Deafen, what that means is maybe you guys are chatty Cathy's and you're just going crazy and I want to tune you out a little bit. So I can deafen you, click on that deafen, and I can hear my husband. If I want a private conversation, I should just leave. And speaking of leaving, I want to tell you this little disconnect button is really, 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 really important. When you're done, make sure you disconnect. I'm disconnected because I learned this the hard way, you guys. I started a voice chat. I opened that channel. I was chatting away. And then I had to leave. I closed my computer. I shut down Discord. Boom, I went away. Hours later, I opened my computer and I'm just chatting away and I'm typing and doing stuff. I didn't realize down here in the corner that my voice channel was still open. So if I had a conversation and I didn't have it muted, then anybody within that voice channel can still hear me. That voice channel is very awesome. I think there's a lot of fun to be had there. And at the same time, be cautious. Make sure you hang up before you leave your computer. And use your mute and deafen. So let's dive in here a little bit, okay? Now on the far right, on the very top, there's a little help symbol. This is pretty cool. It takes you off of Discord and onto a new website, and this is the Help Center. There is so much information here. Discord basics, announcements, settings. Yeah. So if you want to learn even more about Discord, click on the Help button. You can do a search on a certain topic. Maybe you're not sure of something that's going on within Discord. You can find out here. So we're going to go back onto my Discord. So that's the help button. Oh, it says there's an update. I'm not going to do it now because I'm in the middle of a video, but at my leisure, I'm going to go back here and update Discord. Isn't that something that always happens with software? Okay. Now we're going to swing over here to the far left again. And over here is a list of servers that I belong to. Your list is going to be different. If you're brand new to Discord, maybe this one is going to be the only one, Tammy's Hangout. It's called Tammy's Hangout for now. I hope to have a contest here pretty soon. I want to give away some sweatshirts. I'm thinking fall. It's been so bloody hot here. Oh my gosh. But I am thinking cooler weather, fall weather, sweatshirt weather. I have some zip up hoodies. I'm tie-dyeing and I want to give one away. We're going to have a little contest. When I built this server, I didn't know what I was doing. I just called it Tammy's Hangout for now. But, you know, the more I dove into it, I want to name it something fuzzy, something fun, something Angora. Anyway, so if you see the name change, if you're already in here, that's why. Sometime next month, I think a couple of weeks, I can get those sweatshirts all tie-dyed. That's my goal. So anyway, when you're in, click on Tammy's Hangout here. And you get around. There's so much stuff going on. Where am I? If you go to the very top here, Tammy's Hangout. You're in Tammy's Hangout. That's where you're at. And on the far left, this is the server up here. And if you go over here, these are the channels. So if I click on announcements and that's highlighted, this is the channel that I'm in. That's what you're going to see. One of the first things I want to show you within Tammy's Hangout, on the very top here, this little collapsible icon. I'm going to click on that, and I probably see a lot more than what you're going to see on your Discord channel, because I'm the admin, I'm the owner, so there's going to be a few more things up here, but the most important thing is notification settings. Click on that. You all will have your own way you can change your notification settings. You want to see all messages, only mentions when people mention you directly, or nothing. Or you can mute the whole channel and hit done to save your changes. And then later on, when you get a little bit more familiar with these different channels, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm seeing the French classified. I want to see if anybody posts anything. Highlight that, right click with your mouse, notification settings. You can change this. Right now, by default, I'm under all messages, or maybe I want to, I don't want to see it anymore, but make sure you're seeing everything. So that's another way you can change your notifications. There's one more way I'm going to show you here real quick. Up here, these 5 channels are basic channels. This third one down is really important. Click on that. Over here, there's 2 tabs. Browse channels. And here's a list of all of our channels. And they're separated by, guess what? Category. The welcome category, the ticket category, and the community category. And over here on the far right, on the welcome category, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels. I have it clicked right now that I'm going to follow all of those, everything in this category. But if I unclick it, I have the opportunity to change that. So as I take some of these off, if you're looking over here on the left, this menu is changing. I won't even see it. So if you're afraid you're missing something, this could be why. I haven't changed any channels for a while, but in the beginning, I was adding things. Oh, it's like, oh, cool. We need a co-op channel. So I added a co-op channel, or I added a wool skin and garment channel just so we could talk everything about wool skin and garment stuff. And people that joined before I created it, maybe they're not seeing it. So over here is a way to make sure you're seeing everything. If you want to see all of them, click on follow category. Same way with the help ticket. Community, there's a bunch of stuff under community. So click on that whole category and you'll see everything. Now there's one exception here, is these lock channels. I don't know if you even see them on your account, but if you don't and you want to be part of these, let me know. We'll go into more detail in a little bit, but these are private channels for specific targeted groups of people. So let's get into the nitty gritty, the server map. Okay, over here under Tammy's Hangout, the top 5 are the 5 general channels everybody sees. You have your server guide. If you click on that, it'll give you a description. It's a mini version of what I have written out in the PDF. So if you want the whole kit and caboodle, get the PDF. But here's a short version. It tells you all about our channel, all the different channels, and a brief description of what's in there. Okay, with the events, so if you have a fiber event coming up, a rabbit show, put it in there. Channels and roles is the next one. We've already covered that. That's important. So you know what channels that you are seeing or not seeing. Members. Yep, you can see all our members. Server boosts is the last one. Don't spend your money on this if you don't want to. They're just asking for money. We can do everything we need without any of this. And then the welcome category. Let's go over that real quick. The welcome category has 5 things underneath here. Of course, rules. If you have any questions, let me know. Announcements. Anything that's general that I want everybody to know, we're going to post here. I'm very guilty of using everyone in other programs, and it finally dawned on me that's annoying for the average user. The only reason we would use everyone is in case of emergency. So let's knock on wood. No emergencies. Third one down, giveaways. Make sure you click on giveaways, right click, and you're following. You got the notification settings on all messages. Yep. That way, when I post a new giveaway, and I'm going to do another one soon, maybe I'll time it with the release of this video. My target is to have a giveaway at least once a month. I do a bunch of different crafty things for fun. I like to share. It can be anything from stickers to little pouches to maybe even one of my sweatshirts or t-shirts. Suggestions. Use this to pop in a note if there's something that you want to see different in our server. We can make changes. We can modify things. I'm learning as we go. Help ticket. This is really important because sometimes life kind of gets crazy, right? And if you need help, you're having trouble initiating something or understanding something, create a help ticket. It'll get to me and my admins right away, and we'll get to you as soon as possible. Sometimes a direct message or an email doesn't get to me right away. Well, it gets to me, but I don't read it right away. Yeah, there's thing that's called real life, right? So if you need help, we want to get that help to you. So create a help ticket right here. Community. Holy cannoli. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. And it's all spelled out in your PDF down in the description of this video. So print that out. It's like a book. There's so much good stuff. Introductions. When you have your onboarding process, it'll take you through several questions automatically. And here's one that at your leisure, if you want to say, hey, my name is so-and-so, and this is the kind of rabbits I have or don't have or I want to have, and I'm glad to be here. Do a little introduction. You can post pictures. We always love pictures. Breeder listing. So far, I'm the only one, but it's open to everybody. If you want to create a breeder listing for yourself, just go in here and create a new thread. Put a link to your website, your blog, or your Facebook page. Wherever you live or online, you can post that. If it's just a simple email, do that too. Fun chatter. This is a straight text channel. You can create threads within a text channel too. I posted here. I don't know if you have Walmart near you. I'm excited. These tubs are on sale. I love these tubs. They have a seal. They're not 100% sealed, not completely airtight, but I've been using them for years for my luscious yarn, and I love them. Anything on sale, we can save a little bit of money. I'm in it. Threaded topics, same kind of thing, but it's strictly threaded topics. That's all you can post here. And you want to create a post, you just click on a threaded topic, new post, create a title. I am just playing around today. And then down here, I'm clicking enter a message. I can type over here, the little plus mark. I can put in pictures if I want. And it's thinking, maybe I'll add that picture of somebody that I shared recently, I think, and then click on post. That's all there is to it. Now, I don't want to post that. These three little dots, click on that, and you have more options here. Should be delete, right? Edit post, delete post right here. It's in red. Yeah, we'll delete it. Delete. It always asks me twice. Are you sure you want to hit delete? Thank you for asking me twice. Yes, I'm sure. Fuzzy crafting. What are you making? Yeah. Somebody asked me a while back, and I get this question a lot. What do you do with the wool that you produce? And my answer is like, how much time do you have? Because there's a lot we can do. That's the glory of having Angora rabbits. So share some of that fun stuff you're crafting. Nest box announcements. I just love seeing baby rabbits. And I know I can't be the only one. I know I'm not. So share your baby pictures. Yeah. Classified ads. Right underneath here, we have for English, French, Giant, and Satin. If you have something for sale, post it here. If you're looking for something specific, post it here. And as an added bonus, if you're having trouble finding a breeder, don't hesitate to make an ad here. It's free, it's a threaded post. So create a post. And if you want it posted in my weekly Angora newsletter, send me a text. Let me know, hey, can you help me advertise this? And this is what I want in your newsletter. Send me the text or a picture or whatever. I can put it in our next newsletter. I like to help people connect. One of my biggest things this last year or more is ever since my COD, I bred so many rabbits for so long. I kind of got, yeah, I'm finding my joy again. And breeding a whole bunch of rabbits just isn't my joy. I do breed, but I don't have a whole lot for sale. But what I can do is help connect people. And so this Discord channel and allowing people to create classified ads for free, I think it's key because, like on Facebook, they don't let you do that. It's just a matter of time before you get caught and then you're in trouble and you're in Facebook jail and there's a whole thing. You won't get in trouble here. Just post it. When you do, make sure that you're working with people that are legit. If there's anything fishy going on, feel free to reach out to me or one of the admins. We can help you find out to make sure everything's on the up and up and we're all playing nice. All sales are definitely between buyer and seller. This platform, myself and the admins have nothing to do with it. We're just the platform. YouTube channel. I've been revamping Sinfully Soft's YouTube channel, creating new educational videos. And that's been kind of fun. I'm far from pro. I figure I get a little bit better every time and I'm having fun. Anywho, once I post it here first in the Discord channel. So you guys are special. You get a little preview of what's coming. You get it first right here on Discord. And then, of course, a day or so later is going to be out on the public. So that's the YouTube channel. You guys, I'm so excited. If you've read the NARBC newsletter that just came out about a week or so ago, if you're a member of NARBC, you get it in your email. If you're not, you can still get it. There's a little time delay, but it's posted on NARBC's website, the last year's worth of newsletters. It's always a fun place to go to see if you really want to be a member or not. What do they do? What is NARBC? The National Angora Rabbit Breeders Club. I love it. It's more geared towards showing rabbits, but now we are establishing a new committee. Well, it's not new, it's kind of been on the books for a while, but we have a core group of gals and we're working diligently to create a process for commercial wool production within our club. It's something that I'm pretty passionate about, of course, with Sinfully soft yarns. And I know there's a bunch of other people that have dabbled in it too. So we're pulling our resources together. We're going to create a lot of more educational, fun stuff. So keep a lookout. One way to make sure you don't miss any news, check this channel and join NARBC and keep in touch there. Then we have the wool skein and garment contest. My last post was talking about the new specialty class that Vanessa designed for a knit along slash crochet along. There's 4 patterns, 2 for knitting and 2 for crocheting. There's the easy and then there's a not so easy for each one for knitting and crocheting. The last post has a link to all the patterns. It's the end of August. I've been dabbling with the fern pattern. I think I'm going to do that. I have some yarn. It's some commercial yarn I bought from Renee, and I think it'd be beautiful. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to be posting some pictures soon. Bunny Shows is the next channel. We can share catalogs, share some information, fun pictures, sharing our wins. It's a place we can talk everything about bunny shows. Okay, and the next one is the Colored Giant Village. Now, you guys know I'm pretty passionate about giant Angoras and especially promoting colors in the new CODs. But we have white and chestnut now. That's official. And it hasn't been officially announced yet, but the paperwork has been submitted by Corey for the chocolate agouti giant Angora. I am so excited. Yay. So anyway, if you want to be part of the Colored Giant Village, join that channel. Voice channel. We talked about that earlier in the video. Feel free to join up. I clicked on it. It's so easy. You just one click and you're in. I disconnected. I don't want to be on the channel right now. Still on the video. Okay, that's it for all of the general and to the public channels. I'm going to sneak this last little bit in. I'm got about an hour to kill on my mail route, and I have 10 minutes of information. So we're going to get her done. I wanted to talk a little bit about the private channels. You probably won't see unless you have special access. And I apologize with my glasses. I'm just going to look over like Granny. I am a granny, so I guess I can. But there's a few locked channels, and you may be able to qualify to get in. There's nothing top secret in any of these channels. They're just specific channels to give a specific group of people a little bit more privacy. And the number one is the giant COD support team. That is not the COD team. The COD holder, that's Corey, and he's got the COD for the chocolate agouti. Just got approved. I just learned last week. It's pretty cool. Paperwork's been sent in and approved by NARBC COD committee. So he's rocking and rolling. Anyway, there's a few different categories I wanted to explain. This is, of course, my passion. It's colored giant Angoras, right? But before we talked a little bit about the giant Angora village, that's the giant Angora village has its own channel on Discord, and that's open to anybody that wants to talk about colored giant Angoras. So this closed channel is those serious breeders that want to help breed and share and produce more chocolate agouti to help support Corey. And what I'm doing specifically, I'm breeding, of course, my chestnuts, and every once in a while, actually a lot more than I want, is probably good for Corey, but I do have some chocolate Agoutis pop out. I don't want to take him to shows, but I can give him to or sell him to Corey and support his COD. It's pretty awesome. So, for example, if I have 10 chocolate Agoutis, that's pushing it. I don't have that many. Oh, 10 is an even number I can play with. I'm going to call up Corey and say, hey, dude, here's pictures and information on all these chocolate Agoutis. Are you interested? I'm going to give him rock bottom price, you guys, because I know how hard it is to do a COD. So he's going to review it and he's going to say, I want 5 of them and I want these 5. So I'm like, okay, here's your price. We'll make arrangements for transportation and he'll get 5 new chocolate Agoutis from me. The next place I'm going to go to promote the other 5 is the support group. This is a group of people that may not be on the COD, but are willing to breed and share and exchange to help support the chocolate Agouti COD. Yeah. So I'm going to sell them cheap. Not as cheap, probably, to Corey. He's special. He's the COD holder. But these guys on the support team and gals are going to get a really good price for seriously work together to promote the colored giant Angoras. And specifically the chocolate Agouti. Now, I know there's a fawn COD in the makings. It hasn't been filed yet, but I know it's coming. And maybe more colors are on their way. But the same scenario will work for them. So, that's this locked channel. It's the support team for the chocolate Agoutis. And, just FYI, like I mentioned before, that village, that's an open channel for everybody. If I still have 2 or 3 that's left over, nobody in the support group wants to buy any, I'm going to post in the village. And so if there's nobody in the village that is interested in those last 2 chocolate Agoutis, 2 or 3, then I'll promote them on the classified ads within the Discord channel and probably announce them through the Angora newsletter. So anyway, that's my process. So this closed channel is just for the COD support team, the people that are serious about breeding chocolate Agoutis and supporting the other colored giant Angoras. Then we have the Angora Alumni. That's specifically made for people that have taken one of my classes. I've only taught one so far, but I have a lot in my head I want to share, so I'm making more courses as we speak. So those alumni will have access to this closed group. They can share ideas and ask questions. So if you take one of my courses and you want in this closed group, you can get in. And then we have ED support group, Angora Education Support Group. This is a special group. There's nobody else in here yet, but I imagine there's a lot of people out there that you're educators and you love Angoras and you love to educate about Angoras. And there's so much fiber, breeding, showing. Oh my, there's a lot. And I want to work together with other educators on promoting Angoras, period. We can work together. Somebody asked me, well, aren't we in competition? Well, no, not really. Because if I have a course, if I make one on how to shear, and I'm going to have tips on how I shear my giant Angora, and Susie Q over here, she has another course on shearing, and lo and behold, it's giant Angoras too. We're going to have a lot of duplicate information, I would assume, but it's going to be taught differently. We're different people. We manage our rabbitries differently. And you might resonate better with Susie than with me, the way I teach, or vice versa. The bottom line here is the more good information we can get out there to teach people how wonderful our Angoras are, the more wonderful fuzzy life we'll all have, I think. I love my Angoras and I don't see why anybody can't. They're kind of scared. So we can help them get over that fear, whether it's with Susie, me, and if you have a blog, you have a newsletter, you have a website. Maybe you're dabbling with the idea of creating an online course or maybe YouTube videos. We can help each other and support each other on our endeavors. We can hold each other accountable. Holy cannoli, sometimes we need that too. But more so, the old saying, I've said it before and it's so true, a rising tide raises all boats. We can be that rising tide together. Okay, off my soapbox. So, if you're an educator of any sorts, you want to jump in, get a hold of me. And then we have the admins. If you're familiar with Discord and you love Angoras and you want to be an admin, come on, jump right in. Contact me and we'll get you in. Holy cannoli, it's more than I can manage, I know. The more hands on deck, the better. There's a couple of pages here in a little book that I made. It's a booklet. I kind of got crazy. But it describes what the roles and responsibilities are for the admins. So read that first. And if you're still interested, contact me. We'll get you on board. Let's have some fun together. There's one last group. That's a closed group, and that's BARG, Blown Away Angora Rabbit Guild. It started out as a bunch of local people. We're showing together, we're coordinating our specialties, and gathering our resources. Sometimes we breed with each other's rabbits and promoting each other's rabbits, and it's pretty awesome. Last weekend, we just had a show in Stevenson, and we had a specialty and 3 open shows on the same day, starting at 8 o'clock, and we ran ourselves ragged until we were all done. We didn't have time to go get lunch, so we've learned to have a potluck. How fun is that? I was supposed to bring rabbit and a crock pot. Well, I packed the crock pot, and I had the pulled rabbit sitting in my fridge at home. But you know, the girls, they love me. We all love each other. It's awesome. I pitched in and we got some lunch meat because we already had buns. We were going to have barbecued rabbit for lunch, right? So we still had our potluck. We got to sit down for about 20 minutes and chat and have lunch. Oh, and chocolate cake. Deidre, happy birthday, belated happy birthday. It was kind of funny. There was one little piece left we were packing up, and there was little bits and pieces of old fruit and whatnot that's been out. They were throwing that away, and I'm like, I must have had a look in my eye or something. And they said, I think Demi wants that last piece of chocolate cake. I said, if anybody throws that away, I think I might come unglued. It's like, don't throw it away. Somebody eat it. And yes, I did. That was my strength to go home. But Blown Away Angora Rabbit Guild. It's free to join. And you don't have to be in the Northwest to be a member. It's free, but there is strings attached. We do require that when we have our meetings and little discussions online, we have a private Facebook group and whatnot, and in here in Discord. But anyway, wherever we get together, whether it's a Zoom meeting, we need your voice. So when we talk about different things, whether it's the show schedule coming up or what kind of awards should we get or all kinds of business stuff, speak up. I need input, especially because I'm off in Tammy's little world and I'm the secretary, and I don't want it to be Tammy's club. I want it to be our club, because Tammy's way isn't always the right way. Tammy might think so sometimes, but it's not. It's our way. So anyway, that's the Blown Away Angora Rabbit Guild. So no matter where you live, if you want to join up, let us know. So that's it on the closed channels. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Other than if you want a warm, welcoming space to hang out and chat, ask questions, learn, or you just want to share something, whether it's a litter of kits, you have something for sale, or you're looking for something for sale, join us here on Discord. We'd love to hear from you. Have Have a great day, you guys, and stay fuzzy.